Alright guys, sorry about that. Should all be good now, I think. Don't know why the fuck my mouse is playing up, it does that sometimes. It's weird. Right. Let's go back to where we were. Maybe just gonna look back at that save point I just had. Oh, we get a start right back here. Okay, that's fine. What's this? Oh, we need more fuses for that, right? Okay, fair enough. That weird thing fell down, didn't it? Yeah, it does, yeah. This thing takes fucking so much ammo, so might just blow this fucking thing apart. Go. Now let's see if I can actually reload my gun. There we go. Buttons now working. Glorious. Right, give me that fuse as well. Let's have that. Let me just check something a sec. There we go. Should be good. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
Wait.
Maybe we can go through there, can't we? Get off on one space. Oh, that was scaring me, that fucking bobblehead noise. What the fuck? Take it, you're sorted. Yeah, I just had to restart it. It's just my mouse. I think the problem with it is, and I'll be honest with you, it's because the new Razer mouses they've got now, the Razer Trinity, is actually not as good as the previous one. The previous one was one solid mouse, where because it's a Trinity and you can take off the left side, sometimes the left side disconnects. It's not quite as stable as it should be. And I wish they'd go back to the previous model. It's always companies sometimes trying to like reinvent the fucking wheel or something when they haven't got to. And I don't understand why they do it. It's like, if it ain't broken, don't fucking fix it. Leave it the fucking way it is. Unless you've got like an overwhelming level of complaints, which I doubt they were going to have. Oh, balls, you gotta be kidding me. That should do it. Oh well. Oh, what the f... Oh, you've gotta be fucking kidding me. Come on. That didn't kill you one shot? What? How do you not die one shot to the Magnum? What the... Go. I don't need to kill those zombies, I just need to stun them so I can get the fuse. I succeeded, missed. How you doing, buddy? I don't know what I'd be through here then. I know what I can do because there's a corridor full of fucking zombies in here. Give me a grenade. Howdy, boys. He survived? Fucking Immortalis. Oh god, it's one of those things. Fine, had my son fried chicken wraps yesterday. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, I know where this leads. This leads through to where I were at the start, isn't it? Where'd this door go? Down the back of there. I'll go down there in a second then. I'll drop off some of this stuff because I've got so much shit in here. Filled up real fucking quick. Well, actually, I can combine that with one of those. I don't like mayonnaise at all, so I'm gonna use Succeed and Missed. I'm not a mayonnaise fan. Ditch both of those, or 4 again, be good. Just got a new game in store. I saw Zuni, sorry buddy, I had to restart my stream. Did you get DBD, was it, you redeemed? And there's been a few on there. What we got? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. What did you get? Oops, wrong one, that one. Yes, you got DBD. There's a Plague Tale Innocence, Outlast 2, and Far Cry 4 are still in there. That Far Cry 4 and Outlast 2 now, they've been in there since fucking last month. So some of the game codes now are starting to last a bit longer, which is good to see. Usually the game codes go that fucking fast. I remember at one point I bought like, I think about 6 game codes, and they'd all gone within like 10 seconds of starting the stream. They go so quickly. But as I was saying anyway before I got interrupted by mouse playing up, I've made a Patreon for my YouTube. some of my YouTube supporters want to support on there, but they don't really use Twitch. They just kind of watch my YouTube content. So we made a Patreon for them. And, oh god, not good. What the fuck? I can hear him, I just can't see him. It's there. This is a Magnum. Die.
Alright, here goes.
I didn't realise there was one more fuse. You guys looking forward to any games this year? Oh yeah. Big time. Diablo 2 Resurrected, Far Cry 6, Battlefield 2042, Dying Light 2, Halo Infinite, early next year, which has been confirmed now, Outlast Trials. I'll take that, but I'm going to go and put it back in here. Store that. What we got here? They were all dead. That's some bullshit. So the blood situation, wonder how that's going to end. I don't think Blizzard will go under.
Shit.
I've heard they might be getting a name change, but that's unconfirmed.
What's he doing in here?
But even then, it'll still be Blizzard essentially, just under a different name. You know, it's not really going to change a whole lot. I think the company's too robust and with too much money for it to ever like completely be dissolved. It just depends if they can redeem themselves. It seems like now they've realised they've pissed off a lot of players and they've brought in some new employees who actually want to do things for the players and not for themselves. Or should I say they want to make things fun for the players and not unfun because of the way that they want it, even though they don't play their own game. They now appear to be listening and trying to do what Final Fantasy do and listen to their player base. End of the day, your player base is what keeps you in a job, keeps you making money. If you piss off your player base to the point that the majority stop playing, your game's not going to thrive and you're not going to make any money. And your company then, or at least that game, will go under. And then all you do is just cost yourself your own job. And all the people willing to do that are be complete and utter fucking morons. In every sense of the word.
Joe,
Tyrell.
I got through. They're willing to negotiate. They'll call off the strike if, and this is one big ass if, we can deliver the vaccine to them before they launch.
How long do we have?
Hours, maybe.
Then let's not waste one more second.
This way.
nothing else in here, is there?
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
If I were to do an expansion, what do you think it would be, and what would you like it to be? I mean, I won't play WoW again anyway, Succeed and Missed, because I'm kind of splitting my content now. So my single player games primarily from the 23rd of September onwards will be on YouTube. So you'll have some YouTube only exclusive content.
Let's get this done.
So I've just paid £28 today for a set of thumbnails for my YouTube content. And then there's going to be my multiplayer content.
Tyrell! Now! Keep going. We're almost there. No!
After that, sorry. Anyway, yeah, my multiplayer content is going to be on stream purely for you guys. So it's going to be like primarily multiplayer-based games. So like Diablo 2 Resurrected, Battlefield 2042, and any other multiplayer games that I think are enjoyable for me to play as well as to stream, and that I can play my community with you guys. I might do some single-player type games here and there. I don't know. Like Outlast Trials, I want to do that on stream, but that's also multiplayer up to like 4-player co-op. So, we'll have to see. Wouldn't be a horror game without killing the black dude. It happens. Technically, a lot more white guys got it first. But I was terrified last night because I was talking to a friend of mine. And he's like, yeah, I'll support you on YouTube. He goes, but I don't really use Twitch. And I'm like, right, okay. And he's like, why don't you make a Patreon? And I'm like, I don't really know Patreon, dude. I've never really used it. He goes, no time like the present. And it has a way with words, let's be honest. It has a way with words. So last night I spent the better part of about 4 hours setting up a Patreon, doing the art for it, everything. So I've now got a Patreon set up for YouTube. I mean, people from Twitch could use it, but it's not really for that. Because if people from Twitch already subscribed, it's basically the same as a tier 1 sub. So there's no point in being on both, sort of thing. It's more for the YouTube only crowd that don't want to come onto Twitch. Think about it. Is this where I left Carlos? That's where it was last. Alright, okay. Hopefully starting Yakuza 7 tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it, buddy. Once I've completed this, I'll be starting Halo 4. And then if I can get a way to buy it without it costing me like 50 quid, I'll look at doing Halo 5. I'm guessing we're not going to see the Nemesis again for a bit because so I've got a fair bit to do here. Did I already check him? Oh, he just went straight through his head, never mind. Completed 0 out of 6. Oh, we have got ourselves a zombie. Fucking hell. Alright. What? Did I just kill you? Resilient fucking zombie. Oh, fucking hell. There's gonna be more in here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is the last one that's kind of in the series. 5 onwards just... I don't know where the fuck they go. But 4 is still a bit weird. For me, the original 3 are the best. Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3. The only one that actually really syncs up with the first 3, which I think Kyle might have played, is Resident Evil 0. And that's because it's a prequel to Resident Evil 1. It tells you basically how some of the infected end up at the mansion. Because there's a train that derails near the mansion. And some of the infected make their way through the woods to the mansion.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
Got anything useful done around here? What's this?
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
Synthesis? I have to make it myself? Alright, gotta figure this out.
Yeah, good luck with that. Oh look, more ammo. Five is more like a third person. A third person FPS. You do realise they're two completely different things, Succeedingist? The first one that was first person, I think, was Resident Evil 7. Which, don't get me wrong, I still think that Resident Evil could have worked as a first-person game, and it looks like it has done. Resident Evil 7 and the sequel that came to that, but they probably could have done it from the start rather than the 7th iteration of the game. Shooter like COD than a survival horror. See, I think it works better the way it is. Sometimes the movement's a bit janky, like when you're against Nemesis. Nemesis moves, hello. Way too fast for a boss sometimes, and your abilities on your character don't respond quite quick enough. It did have no face anyway, so I'm just making sure. Think about that. I've been making a fuckload of shotgun ammunition. Voodoo. I should have been making... Never mind. Never mind. Shotgun can still put out some damage if needed.
Override complete.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh! What the fuck is this? Oh, there's one here. Okay, he's moving rather quick. Yes. Hang about, why the fuck are you so fast? How about, whoa. Slow the fuck down. No. Why are you moving like you're fucking on crack? How far would you say you are right now? I've got no idea. I would probably say halfway, maybe. Something like that. Well, the Nemesis is still alive, kicking round. So I'm probably going to kill that another fucking 3 or 4 times in my luck. That's a zombie in the corner over there. 100% set on. Yeah, there's a heat wave started the other day, and considering the day before it was like 10 degrees, and now it's like 22 to 25. I'm like fucking sweating out my eyeballs. What the fuck's going on? It's pale heads. Okay.
I might be able to use this to synthesize the vaccine.
What the fuck? Where the hell did that guy's body just come from? That fucker just dropped out of thin air. Oh, it's 2 high grades, isn't it, I need? So if I save the high grades from now on for the Magnum, I'm going to use 2 normal gunpowders just for handgun shit. So I was Hot August and Autumn's shit. Why was it like that? Do you have any series of games that work better separately than as a franchise? Probably one that I do like better as its first game was the best, BioShock. BioShock 2 was okay, but it weren't as good as the first one. And BioShock 3 was the worst one of the series so far. I know they're going back to Rapture in the new BioShock game, which is putting more open world in Rapture, which understands why, because the first one was the most successful. Acid rounds. Like, for me, the Command & Conquer series works well separately, but the story to me doesn't seem to flow between them. But Dragon Age and Mass Effect wouldn't work separately. Yeah, Dragon Age, Mass Effect wouldn't. Their sequels make more sense together.
This must be what powers it.
Example, Halo. Halo's really good together. Maxed out. Got a lot of fucking green herbs. Could do with some red ones to combine them together. Gunpowder I can actually take out, because I'm not too bothered about more shotgun ammo. I'd rather have how do I? I've got 33 rounds in this gun that I can't get out. Shit. Well, bugger. Hi, Matrix. Hi, brother man. Hoping to get Port Royale 4 from Xbox One. Just cost £20. CEX. Not even a year old, but on the store it's £50. That's why I'm doing a generous thing with Battlefield 2042 Succeed and Missed. I'm buying basically a £40 copy of the game. And that's going on the Steam store on day release for Battlefield 2042. So one lucky individual can get the game code for free. That's where it came from. It's fine. Hey, Cage woke up. Well, you're not far behind, buddy, because I had to restart the computer once because I had a problem with my mouse. It's all sorted now, though. There is a red herb here. How fortuitous.
Jesus. Is this where they're made?
Looks like. No, he's not zombified. At least not yet, anyway. I had to buy a mouse on last Sunday. Yeah, you've got to go through them sometimes. Holy monkeys. Oops. Missed that eyeball. Oh, balls! You took a magnum round to the chest, you freaky bitch. Sit the fuck down. Doesn't surprise me, to be fair. Succeed and Missed, so are Total Warhammer games. Let's have a look what we got here. Please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues at the Umbrella Europe for creating Nemesis. A truly remarkable achievement in the field of bioweapon research, introducing a parasite organism into a tyrant's brain to gain external control of it. How can I not marvel at such a wild idea? But from a medical perspective, I must emphatically state my disapproval of this shift away from the established Umbrella policy by turning to the use of parasites while setting a dangerous precedent. Viruses can be kept in check. I believe an effective vaccine can be developed for any virus on Earth, with abundant funding and a bounty of samples, of course. Can you say the same for parasites, however? Doctors have tried in vain to develop a vaccine for malaria. Parasites like Plasmodium are far more genetically complex than the T-virus, and to think they will submit to control is utter folly. Perhaps in your country consumers are willing to buy automobiles with no brakes, but here in America they know better. Yes, because America are really good at driving. Then again, I recall you have a degree of economics, no doubt you've already devised a brilliant marketing strategy to win over the naysayers. I look forward to your talk at the forum in Berlin next month. In the meantime, I shall be exploring medical solutions to the hubristic problem you have foisted on us.
So it's called the Nemesis.
Nemesis program, indeed. But the Nemesis actually doesn't have a parasite.
Okay.
That's the last Plague's parasite. That is what they encounter in Resident Evil 4. Because that is what Leon comes up against. Because by that point, Leon is a... Leon is a an FBI agent. What the hell? Sega made a good Sonic game in 15 years to remaster 2 originals. I'll be honest with you, I couldn't care less about Sonic. I did play it when I was a kid. How about? Get out. Can't. Jesus. Okay. That was rather spicy. That. Oh, actually. No, we need that actually. Take that. Store that. Store that. We are running out of ammo. Store those. Take that out so I can use it for the time being. I'm glad they made the knife infinite in Resident Evil 3. It was a good quality of life change. Because let's be honest, modern day combat knives are really fucking well made. And they don't run out. Or break easy. I need to go upstairs early. Flying folk? Are those like Horrible from Star Trek? Oh, that was a hunter that attacked me. They were definitely hunters.
Unauthorized materials detected.
Either I've got this wrong or I'm missing a step.
Unauthorized materials detected.
I'm missing a step. Then. So what else have we got to do around it then? It's most efficient synthesized vaccine, both an antigen and an adjuvant are required. The antigen produces an immune response, while the adjuvant increases the effects of such response, leading to increased antibody production by combining samples of these two ingredients. One can create a potent vaccine base. By processing this vaccine base with our proprietary equipment, a large batch of vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. What's more, my latest antigen adjuvant samples yield unprecedented rates of antibody production, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. This not only makes it an effective vaccine, but also a potent way to eliminate existing infections. Ah! So they can also use the vaccine to kill off things that are already infected. Good to know. I remember as well, I think they changed this for the film. But as do you know, like Jill got infected and Carlos cured her, it gave her the one vaccine vial they had. Apparently from the game lore, once you've been cured by the vaccine, you couldn't be reinfected, regardless how many times you were bitten. The only difference is that because there's the T virus and the G virus, you need a vaccine for both viruses. But if you'd got a vaccine for both T and G, you then can't be made an undead. So if you died, you'd just remain dead. You wouldn't rise back up as the undead. Because your body's actually immune to the virus. Which is pretty good in terms of its potency. But I think they kind of downplayed the effectiveness of the vaccine in the film, which is really strange, considering it was an absolute bastard to make it. So how much of the population is undead? Well, the weird thing is, Succeeded and Missed, this is one thing that'll bog your mind a little bit here. Resident Evil 3 isn't actually a sequel. It's a prequel. Resident Evil 2 comes before the events of Resident Evil 3 comes before the events of Resident Evil 2. Because you go to a lot of the locations that Leon and Claire go to Resident Evil 2, and a lot of things haven't happened yet. Like example in this game, Mr. X hasn't woken up yet. Mr. X is still in his stasis chamber wherever they kept him. He's not actually walking around, which is probably one of the reasons you don't encounter Mr. X. The chronological order would be Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 3, and then Resident Evil 2. 2's actually when the bulk of the city's already undead. I'd say at this point, probably about half the city's undead, or dead. Either dead or undead. When Leon and Claire go into town, you see an officer in this game, a police officer, a lieutenant, and he's already wounded when Leon or Claire enters the police station. But when you see him when you're playing Carlos, he's not yet been injured because he gets bitten by an ex-Stars member called Brad. Well, technically he was Stars, but obviously he was turned into a zombie because he got bit on the arm by a zombie. He fucked up and couldn't hold the door properly, apparently. So Brad gets killed by Carlos in zombie form. So who's the Stone-Faced guy Resident Evil 2? That's Mr. X. He's part of the Nemesis program as well. But he isn't awake yet in this game, which is why you don't see him and why he doesn't come across or fight the Nemesis. Because the subjects in the Nemesis program don't get along. Like the doctor that mutates and runs around in Resident Evil 2, he actually sticks his hand through the chest of Mr. X. And all that does is make him mutate a bit and piss him off. So this guy's trying to be a whistleblower like the guy out of Outlast, but he didn't have the balls for it. Because one of the guys who tried to smuggle out secrets actually got fed to one of the creatures. Marvellous. So what is the Nemesis program? Well, you see how you've got your zombies, you've got your hunters, you've got your zombie dogs, you've got the weird fucking white zombies that just are tanky as hell. Well, the Nemesis program is like the pinnacle of the virus's capabilities. So it'll transform certain subjects, regardless what the base host was, into something usually massive, a lot bigger than like standard size, with superhuman strength, speed and healing. Like I've now killed the Nemesis about fucking 6 times. All the bastard's done is mutated bigger and got more pissed off at me. I think I need to bring that key back up here. Basically, if you think of like normal army as soldiers, and then you've got special forces, which are more experienced, badass guys. Maybe with better guns in some cases, but not always. But they're just better trained. They're better survivors. Like Stars are. Stars are what Jill is. Jill's a Stars, which is essentially special forces trained, but she's the elite of the police force. The Stars were so few in number, there were only two teams of Stars. I think there were like six per team. So there were 6 in Team A and 6 in Team B. And only 5 of them survived the encounter at the mansion and made it back to the city. And then I think 3 either left or died, I can't remember exactly which. And then it only left Brad and Jill in the city. One wasn't in there, which was Chris Redfield. But see, Chris Redfield in the film wasn't a STARS member. He was just a Special Forces soldier. But Chris is actually a STARS member. So basically, if you think of the normal zombies and all these monsters here as these are the normal bog standard rank and file troops. The Nemesis program is the leaders. They're the elite. The difference is, none of the Nemesis program subjects get along. If they see each other, they will fight each other as well. They are essentially animals for all intents and purposes. Just really fucking powerful ones. But some do mutate from humans. I've got no idea what the fuck I've got to do here. Right, let's have a look at floor change. So I've still got that to do in there, vaccine equipment. And that's downstairs. That's the only place I've got to go then. Oh, right, okay, so it's in there I'm missing then. No idea then. So it's something here that I've got to do. Yeah. Adjuvant sample. Used to synthesize a vaccine. Okay. Antigen sample. And this is for the T virus. So this is a cure to the T virus, not the G virus.
Unauthorized materials detected.
I don't get it.
Unauthorized materials detected.
So what the hell else do I do then? I don't get it. There's no other equipment in here I can use, is there? Do you think a Warhammer game like Dark Souls could work? Yes and no. Because the thing is with Warhammer, if you follow a lot of the lore, it's not so much based on one person. One person in the Warhammer world, to be fair with you, they keep it more or less realistic. Even though you do have a lot of champions and heroes like Gotrek and Felix, you could probably do a Dark Souls where you follow their adventures and play Gotrek and Felix, but they work as, at the smallest, a two-man team. They don't generally fight much alone. I think it does work better in the way that Total War have done it. Only other thing they could do maybe is make a Warhammer real-time strategy game where you could play all the different factions in an RTS, a base builder. You know, like Warcraft used to be before it became World of Warcraft. Like that. You could have all the factions in there, all with their own heroes, lords, units, base buildings, and you could do it as an RTS game, kind of like Halo Wars. But you choose where you build your like your town centre, city centre thing. You don't have like a predetermined location, which is the whole point of RTS. Is the first thing you've got to do is find your enemy, then you can start building something to kill them. If you can hide your base quite well, it could buy you a lot of time. If somebody's got like a really aggressive starting faction or something, or a very aggressive play style. I don't know what to do here then. I'm actually quite lost. So do we combine these? Let me have a look. Oh, wow. Was that easy? Of course. So I've got to get it. Guessing the green. Oh. Never mind. Thought a could work for some faction. Thought a could work because they did it with Dawn of War. Dawn of War was very good as an RTS. I preferred it as an RTS before they made it into like small squads. The small squads were shit. I hated that fucking version of the game. But Dawn of War as a an RTS game was brilliant. The base building was all amazing. I wouldn't change a thing. Chill. Oh, so this is how we end up down here. He throws us off the side. Oh, God. Jill, fire won't stop him. Pick your ass up and get running. Otherwise, that's going to keep happening. $167 folders of add-ons. See, that's the other thing as well, Succeed Mist, I'll be honest with you. Don't get me wrong, I love modders for what they do, because modders can sometimes add years of replayability to a game. And I think that a lot of them are very talented people. But I don't think a game should have to survive because of modders. I think the devs should be capable enough to make it part of their core game. It shouldn't be up to the modders to do the job for them. What have we got here? Got some more and more, so what I'll do is I'm going to go make some more flame rounds. We've got a lot of explosive rounds there. Store those. So I've now got 12 explosive rounds, 12 flame rounds, 5 acid rounds. See if we can now get rid of all these. And I can still make 2 lots of more explosive rounds if I need, which will be another 6 there. I don't mind making 1 lot, but I think I'd probably save some to make either some more flame or acid rounds. They can both be quite useful. But I'm saving my grenade launch ammo for bosses. Which this might be, I don't know.
God's name is this place?
Guessing we can't store that anywhere though, can we? No, we can't. I can't, I'm gonna wait. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Just when you look at this from up there, it looks very much like a boss encounter room. It just has that feel. This is not a boss fight, I don't know what the fuck is. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be. Mr. Light in charge. That there is the Nemesis program at its finest.
What do we have here?
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll record it all and sell the combat art. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed?
You can also sell a vaccine worth a fortune, considering it's the only working vial. It'd be nice if I had a chance to fucking move. What's I love about this game, it's extremely fair in the boss fights. You do get, like, you know, ample 2.0 seconds to move from a thing that's that fucking size. Like, what am I supposed to fucking do? Can you fuck off a minute?
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Spot for you? Why can't you see something that's 20 feet fucking tall? Emma, you're having difficulty. What am I supposed to fucking do here? What?
Watch it, you've got company.
Alright, okay. What the fuck? That's spawning zombies.
Hide it behind tank 3.
And what am I supposed to do? Shoot the tank?
He's behind number 3.
Yeah, okay, so what do I do behind it if it's hiding behind the fucking tank? I don't fucking know what to do. Ah. Can you not dodge Jill at all? Fuck me.
Hold on.
It's that fucking easy.
Got some more incoming.
Oh, fucking shit. I ain't got no fucking health left. I know it a boss battle and I brought more health.
So I'm high behind 7. Number 7.
I've already... What the fuck? I gotta fucking go in this fucking encounter. Right, okay. Let me die and get my fucking actual equipment that I need. Oh god. Okay, continue to that one. Just bomb me down there, though I can reload at the top. I can reload at the top, thank god. I didn't overload, you alright, buddy? Right, let me change my shit up here. Right, that's damn near fucking useless, so get rid of it. I wish I could take that out, but I can't. Acid rounds don't seem to do fuck all against Nemesis. Let's have a look here. What? What the fuck? Give me that. Not that. The gun. Right, because that's going to be more use than the knife. I don't want a fucking knife on me. If it comes down to me needing another knife, I'm fucked either way. Right, let's see how this goes. Right. So I'm guessing basically we're looking to shoot the Nemesis after it's been hid behind one of the containers.
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine! She still gets hit by it.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Watch it, you've got company. He's hiding behind tape 4. Now, rip that fucker apart.
Come on, reload already. Slow as shit, Jill. What the hell? How does that get? Why that won't kill you at all. Oops, wrong thing.
Here comes some more. Number 3.
Ah, what? Well, that didn't work. Gives you like fucking 3 seconds to... Oh yeah, and I've got a zombie on me as well, that's fucking great. Doesn't add in the fucking difficulty at all. Oh, fuck off. What's these acid rounds will actually fucking do something? Need to get these acid rounds out, but shit, they don't do anything against this fucking thing.
Got some more incoming. Look out.
Oh, fuck off. Supposed to land in between.
Jill, hold on.
Easy for you to fucking see it down here fighting this fucking thing, and it's only your fucking minions.
Here comes some more. Number 6. I got this. Not what I intended to hit, but I'll take it. Yeah!
Unless I've used every grenade launcher.
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Before that fucking thing revives itself.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, get back! Now get on.
Now see, Jill, what you want to do is burn that motherfucker until there's nothing left. Then it won't regenerate, because it'll be ash.
I'm gonna melt this
You know,
fucker into mush.
that's what you need to do, yes, that. But the acid didn't do shit to it though, so I won't count on that. Hiya Hasher, how you doing, buddy? Sorry my man, it's focused on that fucking boss fight. Like fucking 1000th time I've killed the fucking nemesis. Fucking up there to die.
I have to get that vaccine back.
Weapon spec sheet. Jesus. It's got no ammo left. I need to save it as well.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You think money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
Oh my god. Well, it's no longer the Nemesis.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
What? There's no training in the world from any special forces unit where somebody would say, I've got this, looking at that fucking thing. What would possess the person to even say that? That's not something you get. That's something that you get out the fucking way of. Ugh. What is this fucking thing? What the fuck is that? Looks more like an alien than like fucking alien versions. Oh bollocks.
Damn, it needs power.
What? Are you fucking shitting me, Jill? Push it in, woman! Before he pushes your shit in! Come on, Jill! Fuck me. You were any fucking slow woman at responding.
It's done. Give me the vaccine. needs power.
So how do I stop it hitting me? I've got to shoot these
That
things?
did you? How about some more?
Power sources remaining. Insufficient power. Please activate all power
Oh, you've got to be.
One power source remaining. All power sources activated. Powering
Go ahead!
up.
I'm gonna put you right back on your ass. Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
Beautiful.
Good riddance.
And I'll be honest, if it comes back after that, the fucking thing just ain't dying. It just ain't dying. You can't come back after that. It's not possible. The thing's a pile of fucking goo. If they want vaccine fucking matter and stuff like that, they can fucking test the shit out of that. Collect all the fucking samples they want. There's enough there to last them fucking decades.
Can't let Nikolai get away with that vaccine. I hope Carlos managed to stop it.
Which is weird, because if a missile strike's coming in now, the missile strike must get aborted then. Because otherwise that wouldn't make sense for Leon and Claire. Because the city would be destroyed by the missile before they even got in the city limits.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
Why would you destroy that, you
Any
moron?
idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubble.
10 minutes.
That would have been worth millions, maybe even
The
billions.
missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
So you were ordered to do some blood to rubble, but
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel.
He is scrambling towards something, probably a gun.
About him.
I'd go and give him a first world ass
Why'd
whooping.
you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
You do realise you've got to live in that world though, you fucking moron? What's the point in being rich if you can't buy anything when there's fucking undead running all over it? You're the worst kind of stupid.
Whatever you want. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
And just FYI, that is not where I shot him. Smoke the missile, asshole.
Jill, you alright?
There it is.
So there goes the missile. So if that takes out the city, it must mean then that Leon and Claire are in the Umbrella's facility at the same time as Carlos and Jill. Which is weird that it bump into each other, but then the facility is quite massive.
It's finally over.
But otherwise, Leon and Claire still weren't possible.
So,
So they must kind of overlap at some point.
I felt empty and cold.
Because they escaped on the underground train. So they must have been escaping at the same time we were.
Caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed.
What has she got in her hand?
I
I
decided
thought
then
the
and
vaccine
there,
got destroyed.
the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
It's very, very good. I like Resident Evil 3. It's probably my favourite one. I think mine goes 3, 1, 2 in my favourites. I played 4, but that were years and years ago, but that it kind of links onto 2, obviously, because you're playing Leon, but Leon for some reason goes over to Europe as an FBI agent, and that's where you come across the last Plague's Parasite, which does feature briefly in the movie, but it's because they've kidnapped the president's daughter or something, and I don't fully understand how that would happen. I mean, president's daughter's always got Secret Service protection up fucking arse, and why would they send one FBI agent who used to be a rookie cop? I mean, admittedly, Leon was chucked in the deep end and learnt to fucking swim, and he swum fucking well. But then he goes from being a rookie Raccoon City cop to an FBI agent, and they send one guy. You'd think they'd send like a small army to recover the president's daughter. Disagree, I don't think you can be the first one. Or do you mean beat the first one? First you have a new job, I'm working cold storage now, y'all. Hiya, buddy. You take care of yourself, Jack. Need to be kept company at all, just DM me on Discord, I'll be around. I just paid £28 today, Jack, for a load of YouTube thumbnails. So I've got a load of those ready for my solo content going up later on this year. I'm fucking set. It's because I'll be honest, Jack, I can't draw. I can't draw for shit. So, technically my thumbnail artist doesn't technically draw, but he's good with his design software. So he's like made me some thumbnails. And he found the writing that's on my shirt up there, the Spectre writing, like in blood. he found the font that is, and then told me the font. So I've changed my spec names to that font because I've always loved that since I saw it on that shirt. And he's put that on my thumbnails as well. Neither can I do judgment here, bro. Same as me, buddy. I'm never going to say to somebody you're a bad artist because I can't draw myself. And you can't be critical of someone else's ability to draw if you can't do it. The first one's good though, Kyle. Don't get me wrong, I do like the first one. It's eerie. But I do like the third. You need to start selling those TSs. TSs? What's a TS? You can paint. Painting's still a skill, Jack. Shirts. Oh, you mean that? Well, that wasn't. Bear in mind, that wasn't designed by me. That was created by some of my subscribers over in America. They made that with my tier 3 emote on the back and the name, and then my logo on the front. And they mailed it to me from America. But it's to make them. I don't know how much it'd cost, but I'd have to find somewhere to make them and print them, and then I'd be making a merch store, which I honestly I don't want to do. I know a lot of content creators, both Twitch and YouTube, do make their own merch stores. The only store that I've got is the Stream Store, and that's an incentive for you guys. That's so you can get game codes for free. You know, you've got some audio files you can interact with the Stream Store with. I don't really want to go down the merchandise route. Because you're bound to get some people who will complain that it's not been delivered, or it's been delivered and it's damaged, and it's like, I've seen it before where they're going to some streams and complain. It's got nothing to do with the streamer. Once you purchase the merchandise, it comes through whatever company makes it and it's delivered by a delivery company. Once you click the purchase button, it's got nothing to do with the streamer. And I don't think I want that hassle. 24th first paycheck, so get ready. You're buying your son some stuff, Jackie boy. What are you buying, brother? Ooh, 24th September, Jackie. You're going to buy Diablo 2. Come join us on Diablo 2. I'd get you a game code if I could, but I can't get game codes for it because it's Blizzard. So you don't really get like third-party game codes. If you do it like Battle Chest at some point, World of Warcraft Battle Chest, I'll see if I can get some. But it'd be good to have you with us. So on 23rd, all my streams for the next month are pretty much going to be Diablo 2 Resurrected until Battlefield 2042 comes out. So I'm separating all the content. Single player games are going to be mainly YouTube. Multiplayer games are going to be streamed for you guys. I might do some single player games on stream, but I'm not sure as of yet. Or single player games that have a multiplayer throwing. So like Outlast Trials, which you can play solo apparently. I'm not sure how exactly that would work, but you can play up to 3 friends. So I'm assuming if you play solo, the 3 other players in it are then AI controlled and always make it through the area in time. I might get it slightly early because I got Chime, but we'll see. Chime. What's Chime? It's a banking thing. What, kind of like PayPal or something? Let's have a look at this. Oh, right, okay. Oh! I get paid up to 2 days early. Oh, I see. I don't think I've ever heard that before, buddy. All the thing I did when I'm at my depth recently, Jack, is I made a Patreon. I made a Patreon last night. I'll show you guys it. I'll bring this up for you. Let me know what you think. So how you guys will see it is like this. So I made this last night. So I got this. You have to put an option on this, and it's is creating or are creating, and I don't. It's weird. So I've just put it as that. One subscription tier, which is same as like a tier 1 sub on Twitch. I'm gonna give them 3,000 Spook Gems a month as subs get on Twitch anyway, you know, to keep it fair and balanced. What's this? Oh. Ooh. I only had 15 deaths. I feel like I had more than that. Really from that badass. Fucking weirdo nemesis. But that's what I'm showing. So this is what it were. I've got my about stuff there, what it's all about. I've got my YouTube and my Twitch linked, and then I've put this up as well. So this is obviously about the stream store. This is how much they've cost me, like, so far since I've created it. And then what I've done is I've changed this. So you've got like upcoming games for the future. I mean, that if I can get a game code, but we've been max, I'm not guaranteed to. And then games we've had on so far, and any new games that I add, I'm just going to add them onto the top up here. It's like these are the most recent games that I bought, and that's all there. That's not small or large, still decent though on the run. That's not small or large. What do you mean, buddy? So I've added all this in here. So I've got it all set up already, and that's primarily for YouTube side of things. Shop has been unlocked. You can now purchase items from the shop. It's accessible via main menu. Point choose. Oh, the deaths. To unlock items can be earned by completing in-game challenges. View them in the record screen. Okay. Ha ha! What? Hot dogger. That sounds like a really hot dog poo. What the hell's this thing? Very well balanced, 16-shot and amount of handguns pinpoint action has led to its adoption of countless militaries. They give you a handgun? Oh! Is that infinite ammo? Oh, hello. I wonder if Jill can use the assault rifle, or if that's just for Carlos. Because Jill never got an assault rifle. Only Carlos had it. And Carlos' side of the game is really easy to play because it was a shitload of ammo. Infinite rocket launcher. I won't mind the handgun and the assault rifle. I think the rocket launcher would make the game a bit too easy. Plus, being that kind of cost, it'd probably take fucking ages to get. What's this fucking thing? Alright, okay. The main draw for the shop in every RE. I would agree with you, Jack, but they don't have a shop in Resident Evil 2. In Resident Evil 2, the remake, they've done it where you've got to speed run the game. So you've got to complete the game in under 3.5 hours to get like an infinite handgun. And I think it's under 2.5 hours to get the infinite submachine gun. I don't like it where you've got to speed run things. I'd prefer something like this with points. Because like if I've got this many points here now, which is 7,060, I only need less than 1,000 and I can get the infinite handgun. And that makes the next playthrough of it, for me, a lot easier because then I can't run out of ammo. And at a few points in this game playing Jill, I ran out of ammo. And it just means then I can just kill every single zombie. Because I had a lot of points, which Matrix will testify to, where I had the Nemesis on my ass, and I kept getting attacked by zombies. So this time I can just put all the fucking zombies down. And then the Nemesis won't be able to catch me because the zombies won't be in the fucking way. Zombies are right fucking cockblock. Some records. So what are these things for then? Oh, right, so if I defeat 16 more enemies, I get another 1,200 points with the handgun. Gotta defeat 200 enemies with a shotgun? What? How the fuck do you defeat 200 enemies with a fucking handgun? Do you realise how little ammo is actually in this fucking game? Fucking 9. Jesus Christ. Oh, these must be over like several fucking games then. Because there's no way you can defeat 400 or 700 or 800 enemies. Fucking 1,100. Knock the hats off 20 zombies. I didn't see any zombies with hats. By the way, Spec, I'm working third shift on late stream, so I'm going to have to leave early, FYI. It's not a problem, buddy. Whenever you need to leave, Jackie, buddy, you leave. I'm just glad to see you back in stream again, my man. What's the plan now? It's a good question, Matrix, because it is really fucking early. So, do I start